Skinny tax.
It's coming up. Tax season. Better be ready.
Tax season's here.
Yeah, it's been here. Though.
I just skipped it. I thought it's optional.
Yeah,
It is optional, right?
I thought so.
The IRS agent listening in on this.
Our FBI agent's sweating right now.
They better pay him. I don't want to do this to him.
Their podcast has been so nice. We don't want to lose it.
Don't want to lose him just yet.
They take our podcast. Like,
No.
instead of us paying taxes, they're like, yeah, we run this now. Next episode is going to be FBI agents.
Just men in black suits right
Yeah,
here.
the face is blurred. They have to have their faces blurred.
Yeah,
Dark sunglasses.
dark sunglasses. It'd be really funny.
They don't say anything. They just silent the whole time.
It's an hour of just them sitting here. Mics up to their faces, just nothing.
Every now and then you hear a little breathing.
Everyone's like this. They put their finger up to here. And they go back down. That's it.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So glad to have you guys listening today. We got a few things planned for today. I know Luke and Felix joining us today. They wanted to talk about a little experience they had today.
Todo.
This should be episode 90, I believe.
Yep.
We're about to go ham, post a lot of episodes so we can match up on our birthday, and that should be episode 100 is the goal. So
Here in a few weeks.
yeah, March, mid-March,
Mid-March.
very close.
Yeah,
actually.
very close.
We got some grinding and planning to do for stuff.
If we're going to
That's
get
for
that, that's a... Yeah.
So look forward to that because it's in the works.
We got a lot of stuff to look forward to. We got some big plans.
Mm-hmm.
So hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment down below. Something. When's your birthday?
Comment down below.
And your age.
And your age.
For legal reasons.
Very important.
All right.
I'm going to talk about what we did Friday on the way to work.
Would it get us in trouble?
Is it legal?
Maybe,
He's gotta do that.
maybe.
Statute of
Maybe we'll-
limitations up on
maybe
it
we'll
yet.
skip
No,
over
'cause-
that.
Because the funny parts is parts we probably shouldn't talk about, you know?
There's just the one line that was really funny, but
I'm trying to remember that. 'Cause I think
it was about me.
Oh, okay, that's funny. If you want to say that, that's funny. That's funny.
Okay, so on the way to work Friday, I got an ad on Snapchat, and it was like a name that sounded really fake,
Like,
but
what
like
was
it also kind of
Elizabeth
sounded could
Smith?
be like Elizabeth Smith,
Like, pretty basic.
very basic. I was like, you know what? Kind of bored. Just gonna add her. Click add, whatever. Get the text start rolling in. Hey, how are you? Get to talking. Yada yada. She seems real. Get to the point where she's like, oh, I've been single for a couple years. She's like, I don't want to get in trouble though. Are you single? I'm like, yeah, I'm very single. She's like, oh, okay. She's like, ah. And then she's like, yeah, I've been single for like 2 years. I'm like, I've been single for 22.
It was
She's like, oh,
'cause
okay.
at this point, we knew it was a bot. We're like, it's just a bot. And then we're sitting there like, all right, let's mess with it a little bit. It's like
Tyson
yeah.
was on the phone
Yeah.
during this time, and I send that text and I just show it to him, and we're sitting there rolling, laughing.
Yeah. Well, we can't laugh. So Luke shows it to me, and I'm like,
So we're sitting there.
we're trying not to break. Tyson gets off the phone, and then we start crying, laughing, and we show
my
him. It was funny.
It was good.
It was good.
That's some top tier.
It was very entertaining. It made that drive very entertaining.
It did.
It is very fun to mess around with like scam calls or all of
Yeah.
those like robots on
Yeah.
social media. Oh, it is so unbelievably fun.
I watch that stuff on YouTube, but
There's
they'll go to like the next level and they'll fly people over to India and like pull pranks on the actual call centers. It's crazy.
That's amazing.
There's a guy on TikTok who made "How's my driving" stickers, and then he put his phone number on them, and he sells them on Etsy and whatever, and people put them on their cars. And then they then he answers the calls for them and makes content on TikTok about it.
It is hilarious.
It's hilarious.
Because like someone will be a bad driver, and they'll be like, I'm gonna call this number, and the dude's like, what does he say? Like, reliable drivers?
Yeah, Reliable Driver Center.
Yeah, something like that. And then he's like, and like the funny part is the intro to TikTok. He's like, today I gave out bumper stickers that say "How's my driving?" and put my phone number, and I'm gonna try to gaslight them into thinking it's their fault. So he's like, there was the one where the dude was parked over the white line, and he's like, well, is it snowing out? Is there a chance that the line, kind of blended in with the snow? And he wasn't real sure. And then it was like, I think it was an older man on the phone. He's like, well, not really. And he's like, sir, this might be your fault. Like, he would just say stuff like that to try to.
Or he'll be like,
basically
well,
make-
hold on, let me put you on hold.
Yeah.
And then he played Freebird in its entirety.
Yeah. Put you on hold.
Let me just put you on end of Freebird. Oh, hey, you still there? Yeah, I'm here. Well, there's not much. Doesn't look like there's much I can do for you. She's like, okay, what do you want? Well, I can put Freebird back on. No, don't do that. He just starts it again. They end the call. Oh my gosh.
There's another one
That's fantastic.
where instead of Freebird, it was like that. Doo 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 doo. It was like a minute of that, and he's just sitting there because he just holds it up to a speaker. He just holds his phone. He's just sitting up there. All right, ma'am, I'm back. It is funny. It's such a great idea because it's so harmless for
yeah.
like all parties involved,
Anyway, you could just get random people to call you, kind of like for no reason, talk to them would be pretty fun.
and like kind of have a slight preparation
Yeah,
for it. You're
yeah.
like, it's go time.
Yeah,
It's
you know
go
what-
time,
you know
baby.
why they're calling you.
That one was funny too.
Oh,
All right.
like the crab rave.
Yeah,
It's not that exact one, but
not that, but yeah.
that's stuck in my head now.
Well, do you want to open the floor to you guys? to talk
Yeah,
about your
yeah.
little
You guys talk
Open
about
excursion.
Yeah, our excursion.
Open the floor, get
Well,
it.
do we want to rewind the tapes a few
That
weeks?
sounded.
A few weeks. Do we
Yeah,
back it
yeah.
up?
Do we
whole
want to
story.
back it up to
It
like
all started when I
oh,
was born.
It all started on a snowy day shortly after Thanksgiving, approximately 19 years ago. Anyway, we're gonna fast forward.
We're gonna
about
fast
19
forward about 19 years. About 3 weeks ago.
years. So
It's about lunch.
3 weeks ago,
Felix called me.
What were
lunchtime.
you having for lunch?
I think I was having
I
Taco
had already
Bell
ate
that
lunch
day.
actually. I ate at the in between and had I think I had a fish sandwich. Pretty good.
Could have
Fire.
said Chipotle. We would have believed you.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
no,
it. I was on a Taco
that is
Bell
what I
grind
ate.
there for a while, so
Anyway, I was at the shop on the toilet doing my afternoon duties, and I get a phone call from a random number, and I'm like, hey, I don't get these very often. This seems like a local number. I think it said Sydney. So I said, sure. So I answer it, and it's my mom's boss, and she says, hey, and she was like desperate. Like you could hear the desperation in her voice. And she goes, hey, I'm doing a wedding expo, and I need models for tuxes. Would you want to do it? And she's like, and she knew exactly how to get me. She goes, with your charming good looks and just so handsome. I'm like, well, shoot. I mean, I guess I was blushing a little bit, like. So I'm like, all right, sure. And like, she's desperate. Why not help her out? She goes, here's the hitch. You have to be in cold water by 5 o'clock today to get measured for him. And I'm like, okay, I guess we can make that work. And she goes, and then if you could find like 3 other guys to do it too, that'd be great. I'm like, well, let me start making some calls. So I think I called Luke first and talked him into it. And then I called my cousin. I don't know, I made a couple of phone calls. A couple people didn't answer, and ended up getting Wes. Has he ever been on here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I got
I know
so
Wes.
then I work with Wes. So whenever we got back to where we were at, then I asked Wes and I talked him into it. I twisted his arm pretty hard. So we all went over there Friday, got measured, and then then today
Who had the biggest?
biggest.
biggest what?
I mean,
Wes's suit was Wes's tux was probably the biggest.
But yes, and today was the day
The day of the expo.
of the expo, and walked down the runway, looked really good.
So yeah, describe
So,
that.
yeah,
a
like-
He had a
How did
weatherman
that-
like
how
type
did that
suit.
go?
He
Yeah.
looked like a weatherman / someone who should be working news.
so
Yeah,
we
what
all
was-
had different color suits, and I had this like
I don't have any.
I had
pictures
this
on my
like
phone,
tan gray. I actually have a picture. And so we're in the room getting dressed for this thing, and all of a sudden Luke looks over and he goes, "You look like you should be like a news anchor." And I'm like, "Nuh-uh, dude."
but he does.
I'm like,
he totally.
So
looks,
then from then on, I'm just like in my head. I'm like, I don't even look like I'm going to a wedding. I look like I should be like, and back to you,
Saying-
Wes. Like,
saying the news and running the news show.
They're pretty clean suits. I
Oh,
you look nice.
yeah.
well, they were
nice.
tuxes,
Wes-
actually.
Yeah.
Wes had easily the
3
nicest
pieces,
though.
Did he?
Absolutely.
Yeah, 3-piece.
For sure.
3-piece tux. I mean, it was nice, and they had a bunch of girls there modeling wedding dresses.
There was like 4, 5.
I think there's 5 or 6 of
Probably
them.
5 or 6. The one was a complete and utter female dog.
No.
Yeah, every time she would
Every time
she would come out, she would be like, I'm not walking up with a guy. I can't walk up with a guy with this dress.
Yeah.
And then she would just walk on stage. And we're like,
Okay.
because the thing was about it, there was no planning to this at all.
Not
like, they gave us no instructions. It was just like, yeah, you're going to walk up with some girls and kind of just go out and do something.
So
and we're
what
like,
was this all for?
it was for a wedding expo. So
What
there
is
was,
that?
So
Yeah,
like
what is-
So a wedding
expo?
expo, what I've gathered is everything you might use at a wedding. There was a limo rental place. There was food vendors. There was bridal shops. There was the tuck shop that we modeled for. There was like event centers. There was hair places, stuff like salons. Everything you would need
to
for
plan
a wedding.
It was all
So
in
if
that
you're
one.
engaged and you're planning a wedding, you can go to this place. You can see all these different businesses. You can get ideas. You can get ideas for dresses, for tuxes, all that stuff. And so we were a part of that, I guess.
then we modeled stuff so that people could like get a visual for like
Right.
dresses and tuxes and both, whatever.
And be like, oh hey, I like that.
So like even like there's like a big one in Dayton apparently. So after we got done today, I was like, next stop's Dayton. We're gonna go do the big one.
We're going
Like a
national.
bigger wedding next
Yeah,
time?
it's just
Yeah.
a bigger wedding expo for like the greater Dayton area.
Going national, actually.
We're going to one in New
Mr.
York.
Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide.
But yeah, so there was no instructions at all. It was just like,
kind of by
and,
the
like
seat of our pants.
my mom's boss was kind of running the whole show, and she always just kind of flies by the seat of her pants and doesn't really know what's going on. So she just kind of, here you go and have fun with it. And we're like, okay. So like,
Okay.
so these girls all wore like 4 dresses each. So they'd get off the stage, they'd go back and change, which we learned girls can change dresses faster than you'd even think is humanly possible. Like it's insanely fast. It's like as soon like I almost timed it. This one girl came off stage, walked back into the room. I started counting. I counted like 10 seconds, and then I walked on the runway. Whenever you go on the runway, it's like
45 seconds.
maybe a 30-second excursion. I mean, it's you're on, off. By the
Do a
time
little
by
twirl.
the time I walked back to where everyone was standing, she was coming out with another dress. It was like at least a minute flat. It was quick.
Dang
wild.
quick.
It was nice.
Because literally, you just walk out there with, if you're walking with someone, you walk out there, you do a little spin or something, and you walk right back out. It'd be like if you were walking down the aisle, pretty much, with these chicks in wedding dresses.
You
but-
guys wear multiple suits?
No.
Nope, we just had one. There's
no
no way
way.
we could change
There's
that
no
fast.
way.
That's a long change.
It took us
right there.
20 minutes to put these things on to begin with, because you got cufflinks and you got everything.
You got tie, you got the pocket square.
all that
Fast, yeah.
crap, and you got to make sure it looks good. Girls, they just freaking jump into them apparently, and they're good to go.
And they got girls floofing off their train and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
So, when you guys walked every time with a girl?
not every time, because some
Okay.
girls they'd go up by themselves. Like they specifically
Like
tell
that-
them like, okay, you're going up by yourself.
Okay, so they
Or
kinda
they
say.
told
But
us they
we
were
never
going up.
walked by ourselves.
Yeah,
We always went up with a girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So sometimes the girls were just by themselves.
Yeah.
Sometimes you guys are with them.
Yeah, because the girls outnumbered the guys, didn't they?
Right.
Or maybe,
yeah.
maybe
It
they
was
did.
probably pretty close, but like I said, the one late chick was literally like only going by herself. It was like she was the star of the show. It was all about her. It was like, okay, honey,
Yeah.
it's not.
Other guys too.
I mean,
Yeah, so there
other than
was-
us 4, there was 2 older men. Then there's one kid.
Yeah, there was one. He was
Show
like
off
what,
the child.
Like 2 guys'
something,
wives
like
talking
showing off
into
like
it.
the ring bearer,
Yeah,
whatever.
the kid suits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then there was like one guy, we called him, he looked like the father of the bride.
yeah, he was cool.
He was cool. We liked him. He actually runs the Holy Smokes barbecue, like over in Bremen. It's
If
good
you ever need
barbecue.
never need some meat smoked.
Good barbecue.
Good place to
But he was like, we're like, damn, he looks like the father of the bride pretty much. That's like his job at this point.
It's probably the suits he's.
He was wearing just like
He
straight
had a-
black, wasn't he? Black with gray, maybe?
Well, you kind of
Yeah,
do all
no, it
one
was
same
like
suit.
black and
you
a
know?
pink vest. I
For
don't really
guys.
remember.
I don't know, but he looked.
I don't know.
Either
Luke,
way.
so then we were looking around and we were like, okay, so like, I look like a weatherman, so you look like a father of the bride. And I look at Luke and I'm like, you look like a funeral director. I don't want to hear it. And he like folds his hands like in front of him. He's like, sorry for your loss. It was perfect. I'm like,
I did
dude,
the little thing where you
he,
open the door.
Yeah, open the door. Like, Like I was like, I can see you running a funeral home. Like this
Other
would
than the
work.
fact I was wearing an orchid vest, like
right?
there's no,
If it was
it
all
probably could have
black,
passed.
it was
Orchid
all
vest
black.
would mean like
It's
flowers
like
on your
purple.
vest.
It's like a purpley color.
purpley
I,
pink.
I originally tried to call it purple. I was like, no, it's more of an orchid. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Way bomb.
So it's an orchid. Orchid
Okay.
dress. Orchid, not dress. Orchid vest.
yeah.
It was something. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I didn't hate it. It wasn't terrible. It's probably because there's only like maybe 75 people at this place.
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, how many people? Was it like
Apparently,
a
they
crowd? Like just kind of like
there
some
was like
chairs?
chairs on
there was
all
yeah, there was
sides.
chairs
Chairs
all
on
on
the
sites. I
sides,
mean,
and
there
some
was
people just.
there was probably about 7,500 people there. It was pretty.
Apparently, they were selling like 900 tickets to this, and they did not have 900 people there.
no, not
There
even
was no
close.
900 people going through that place today, so
It was actually.
I
really
feel a
fun.
little bit bad for that if that's truly like what happened. But you know, I'm not gonna lie, I might do it again. That wasn't that bad.
I
What
would.
was it, labor free?
I mean, I just had to get dressed in a tux, which is hard. Takes a little bit, but
We are getting paid though.
Oh, you are.
well, we got a
That's what I
$20
was
bar
asking.
soap.
We got a $20 bar soap, and she is paying us.
We are.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I didn't tell you that.
No,
Yeah, we talked to
I
her.
thought that was it.
Me and Wes talked to her afterwards, and she's
Oh.
like, "So what do you guys like want for this?" And she's like, "Do you guys want like cash? You want gift cards?" And I was like, "I mean, just cash." And she goes, "How much?" And I was like, "How much is too much?"
Hey,
question,
I'll
good
take the suit, eh?
I would
Honestly,
take that.
I would have done it for the tux.
I would have
But
definitely.
the thing is, tuxes are like $600 to buy them.
At least.
That is not.
Exactly.
That's not cheap.
Exactly. That's why you want it.
That's why we want it.
Yeah. You just make a deal like give her $200, you can keep the tux, and you're still up. You know, if you like your
I
suit.
guess
that is.
considering I only walked twice, it would have been a pretty good deal
You
for
only
me.
went out twice.
Yeah, I only walked twice, other than the last time when we walked out, like to show off all the models again.
Yeah. Also,
Because all the girls threw on a different dress for that last little bit.
Yeah, so then like everybody had gone out and they all showed off everything, and they're like, okay, everybody like go out for like the, I guess you'd call it like encore or whatever.
Like, yeah.
And so and it's like I go walking out first, and like I think it was supposed to be like kind of like one by one. Well, all of a sudden like everybody's like running after me, so I had like Wes, Luke, and Opie like all just like on my back, and we're all just like, all right, hit the camera with one of them, and
That's funny.
It was.
Do you guys think this could be like a recurring thing? Like, you think you'll do?
I don't know.
she said they're doing the same thing next year, same time.
Okay,
So.
so about once a year.
Yeah, I guess
expected.
once a year they do it, or however it is.
So-
I think this was the first one, but
So if you guys want to do it next year, I mean,
we might be looking for models.
might be looking for models. That's right.
I'd be willing because I think it would be really fun to get a suit tailored to you. You know,
well,
you see it
it's
in
not
movies a lot.
tailored. These aren't tailored because these are like rental tuxes.
Yeah.
So it's like
yeah, yeah.
whatever kind of fits. Now, that be on the note of tailoring, I also would love to get a suit tailored because I'm tired of suits that are either too tight through the shoulders, but they look good here, or perfect through the shoulders, but they make me look fat down here because it's not tight. Because I have such an athletic build when it comes to like the way. Other than the fact that I'm 290. Chill,
Come
bro.
on, Devin.
Come on, Devin.
Why'd you have to say it like that though?
Pause.
Okay, I am 6'4".
Oh hell no!
Blinks at the camera. Would have been so
That was funny. Continue. Sorry. Sorry. How you expect me not to? That was funny.
he was trying to make a joke.
No, I really wasn't. It's kind of true is the issue. Other than the fact that I'm 290 freaking pounds.
You're proportional, yeah.
Yeah.
My proportions are perfect,
They're
but
Your
I'm so
shoulders are
like,
really broad.
my shoulders are super broad in comparison to my waist. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you.
I'm looking at Jason. I can't.
No, turn around.
Turn around, Jason. Go outside. Go outside.
I did like a calculation in my head. I'm like, yeah, I'll be able to make it through it. And then Devin laughed at it, and I'm like,
I didn't
I
laugh.
wasn't-
I just gave Jason
I
the beat. was
wasn't
like,
going to, and then Devin just gives Jason that look. He's like,
I could have.
Unbelievable.
Whatever.
yeah.
Anyway, continue. You were
Yeah.
saying?
That was pretty much.
Just
I guess,
basically, I want to.
like I want to
it's
get a
just-
a
yeah,
suit that actually like looked half good on me at least.
I would love to too, but it's expensive.
I mean,
like, to get
don't
a
get me
real
wrong.
nice one.
I'm
Something with
willing
maybe
to
some
pay the
color
money, but
too.
my
I'm willing
biggest
to
thing,
drop the dough. It's just as long as it fits perfect. Like I'm not going to accept it unless it looks exceptional on me.
Yeah, my biggest thing is I want to stop like growing or get to a size that I'm like, yeah, I'll be around here my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's what I'm kind of waiting on too.
Whatever
so.
that'll
That's
be.
the problem. You never know
You
when you stop growing.
You still growing?
I feel like I am.
Well, you grow to 25. Men do. You release growth
I've gotten
hormones
shorter
until
like the
25.
past
Really?
couple years.
I feel like I'm getting taller. I probably am not, but
Do
I
you
just
measure
feel
yourself?
like it. No, I don't.
Okay.
Well, except when I go to the doctor, which I haven't been to the doctor in a
I feel
minute.
like the
but
only thing that's growing on me is my arms.
Like longer?
Yeah,
Or
like
thick?
my sweatshirts, like my sleeves always get short. Unless they just shrink. I don't know, but
your mom shrinks them on purpose to make you feel like you're growing.
Big boy.
What a big boy you're growing to be.
Have some more potatoes.
Eat your corn cob. Come on now.
Come on.
why, Mom? Why?
Math teacher
Oh,
made lunch today.
Bernice.
Come on.
Yeah, so I got a different job for this summer, and I'm gonna have to dress up as what do they call it?
Is that Machine Concepts?
No,
Ah,
it's at Crown.
Oh, wait, what was that?
But
internship.
yeah,
Nice.
I have to do what's it called? Not business formal.
Business
Yeah,
casual.
business
I think it's business,
business
casual. Where it's
casual.
like khakis and stuff, and I think it's
is that
gonna be
like
like a shirt
khakis
and
and
tie.
polo or shirt and
I
tie?
think that's what
I think
me
it's
and
like
my
a
mom were
shirt
talking about.
without a tie on.
Yeah, I think it could be
Okay,
a
yeah,
shirt and
shirt-
a tie
shirt
or
and
like
dress
a nice,
pants.
a button. Yeah, I don't
One
think
of
a
those
polo
like
would
cut off
work.
sleeve button downs, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
that would be
Everything of a
slick.
dress shirt.
Look
but
like
it's cut
Dwight.
off. Yeah.
yes.
You can't.
The nice
White
yellow.
Get a yellow one.
brown suit, yellow shirt. I won't be doing that.
You should. It'd be funny.
That'd
First
be
day.
awesome with glasses.
First day. Just
Middle
walk
part
in
the
with
hair.
the brown suit, yellow
and a
shirt,
briefcase.
the briefcase. Hello.
If people would notice, I would be the king of that place.
It'd be
But I don't know if
funny.
people would get it. They'd be like, "What's this weirdo doing?"
Yeah.
All it takes is one person to realize it, though.
yeah.
That is true, and with as many fans as The Office has, somebody would recognize it.
Hopefully,
As
I'm
long
not
as you
gonna
did
do
it right and like did your hair right and everything, like
I'd have to get like fake glasses too.
yeah.
That's okay.
Those
Those are cheap, at least.
Yeah. But anyway, I plan to go. I'll probably go to like some Goodwills because you can find some like nice suit stuff at like Goodwill, Salvation Armies. So
Yeah.
I was probably gonna go to those type places and see if I can get like a full wardrobe, like 20 different combination of like shirt ties, maybe some jackets, stuff like that. So I'm kind of excited. Hopefully, spiff up my
Your wardrobe.
I
My
did that
wardrobe.
too. I bought one golf polo this weekend.
Did you?
Yep. Bought myself a nice golf. Well, I have a bachelor party in a couple weeks. Not this Saturday, but the Saturday after that. And we're going to Top Golf because we're going over towards Columbus. He went to school in OSU, so it's like a whole thing. So I'm like, if it's nice enough out, I can get away with wearing a polo and jeans all day. I'd probably wear this polo jeans combo. I figure worst case scenario, I wear my Robach sweatshirt that I got for Christmas.
Roblox.
Robach, RHOBACK. It's a Cincinnati Bengals. The Sam Hubbard's line of clothes that he owns.
Oh yeah,
Is that
I
that-
know that.
It's
Is that
super.
that
It's that red
fuchsia
and white.
one?
It's that red and white one that I
I think
wear.
it's fuchsia.
It's not fuchsia. It's red.
It's not
Either
red.
way, whatever. It's comfortable and I really don't
That's
care.
red. It's not red.
It's comfortable and I don't
It is
care.
pretty
But it's that. I think I wore it the last time we did a pod.
Yeah,
That
I've seen
one.
you. I've seen you wear it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
super
I see you
comfortable.
wear. I complimented. That was the one I complimented. Right? I really
Yeah.
like that.
It's kind of expensive, but it's good stuff. Really, super comfortable. Would recommend.
Yeah, but that golf tee would be nice because I know the last few times we went golfing, you just had like a
T-shirt.
a t-shirt on.
Because I don't own any polos.
Yeah.
I seriously don't own.
Yeah,
Like
it's-
until I bought this, I don't own a polo.
I used to have quite a few like real nice like actual golfing polos. Like they were from Arrowhead. They had the Arrowhead, which is the golf course. It's a logo. So, but I got those a while ago, and they're small now, which sucks because they were nice because they were like striped. It's like a straight across
Yep.
black and white striped. A nice Arrowhead logo golf course. It was pretty sick.
I
but
got a
it's
bunch
small
of different
now.
polos for my cousins. They hand me down a bunch of things, so that's nice. I can still fit in those.
You're small enough too, so
Not for long.
you've been doing all this whole workout thing for a while, and you haven't changed that much. So
Oh, take
You
off your shirt.
You
Let's
want me
see.
to take off my shirt right
do
now?
it.
Do it.
Do it for the pod.
Are we gonna get banned, or are we gonna
Hey,
get like a
low-key,
shout-
I gotta get a pump in
Or
first.
we're just gonna get another fan account.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, these ones won't be weird. I mean,
No, that's not
Yeah.
not weird.
Every time from then on, when's Jacob going to take his shirt off again?
All the other guys should take their shirts off too.
yes.
only
As
one
well.
person has
Sure.
taken their shirt off on the pod, and that would be you, bud.
It was an accident. I was trying to.
He took his sweatshirt off, whole entire top was off, and he's like, I should probably put that back on. Come on.
It just I don't know. Anyone else have problems with that?
I
Because it's like a
sometimes.
zip up, like a quarter zip.
Right.
And you
Yeah.
try to take off and everything comes off.
Well,
Yeah.
All of
I,
a sudden
Yeah.
you're down to just your socks and
I
you don't know
prep
how
it
you
and
got there.
everything. You got to do the prep.
And you're in your uncle's closet, and
the shirt.
Dude, it's a mystery. I'll tell you that.
that
much.
really is. I agree.
That
Crazy.
sucks.
What?
That does.
We'll look past
I was
that.
I was
one.
taking off my
Smooth
sweatshirt, and then
brain.
I woke up in a closet with nothing but my socks on.
And then I was at my uncle's house. I was like, yo, what are we doing here?
down one whole kidney.
Okay. Maybe we'll cut this segment short.
Yeah, that's fine. No, we're
It got
getting
pretty
close
dark
anyway.
pretty quick, but
Well, there was one last thing I want to mention. Back to the tailoring. One reason I really want to get it done is, like you go to like that really nice tailor shop and you have a nice gentleman doing it. It just seems like such a good experience, and they're always nice because it's a big service industry. Asking you what your tastes are, bringing you through the whole process and everything. It just looks really professional. That's why I'd be willing to pay, the money to get a good suit.
like $1,000 or $1,500.
Yeah, I mean, if I felt like it was gonna last me a while, I'd probably pay $1,000 for a full everything, shoes and every belt, and everything included. Plus, I guess the little service of someone doing that.
Getting
all
the
for me.
actual tailor and getting it all fitted and cut right and measured and
Yeah,
just getting it all the fit. The fit's just got to be perfect.
It's a very enjoyable experience.
go
I did
to
it.
go to an actual Kingsman shop in the UK.
That'd be
Oh, that would be
sweet.
neat. That would be.
That would
Really
be really cool.
That'd be also be really expensive, I bet.
Well, the plane flight over there would be expensive to begin with.
10,000 round suit, I bet, for everything.
10,000.
Staying there and everything.
I bet there's probably a pretty good one in New York if we wanted to go on a little road trip.
Yeah.
Go to New York, we could probably get a pretty high class suit.
Find anything there.
Yeah, true. That's true.
So, yeah, that would be a fun
It'd be
experience.
really cool though.
I'll look forward to that someday. Probably,
Someday, one day,
probably 2-3 years out though.
popping champagne bottles and sit down, sir. Let's go through this. It's just they have a Ferris wheel of shirts and then coats and
You,
pants.
And they have the little
shoes.
cutouts so you can feel the fabric.
Yeah. Just just a little bit. You're like, okay,
Flip it.
yeah, okay.
A nice lady comes up to you, preference of bourbon, sir.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Anything aged 15 years or more.
Dark. On the rocks.
On the rocks.
15 years or older. Thank you.
It does
Smoke
seem
glass,
like
please.
It does seem like a very formal thing that'd just be fun to do for a day.
Yeah.
Because it'd be a long process.
No.
Probably
you can
not.
go 45 minutes south
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, where's the place
I've gone to it's a place called Barclays.
Barclays, yeah.
It's
That's-
That's just like a.
Do they actually tailor you there?
yes.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they do.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say
think-
Yeah, they do.
Isn't Barclays in Piqua?
Barclays is only 25 minutes.
Yeah, it's in
Pickle or
Piqua.
Troy.
Not as wide
It
Piqua.
might be Troy.
the options though at this place compared to others.
No, what I did, so I just needed a nice black one. I didn't need anything
Right.
special. And then for the shirt itself, I got a black satin button shirt, and they're like, well, we don't have it, but we can get it, and so it just took longer. So you can get what you want. It just takes longer, basically. Barclays is a pretty nice place. They can get you things, but
Those guys, they know the trade too.
Oh, yeah,
They're
like I said,
really
it's a-
really intelligent.
it's a very pleasant experience.
It'd be
Yeah.
such a weird job to have. How do you get into that?
Probably you're born into it. I think the
Right,
one
it's
lady
probably
who
all
works
family.
there is the guy's daughter.
It's probably a
You pretty
family
much
thing.
you
It's-
start working there at a young age. He slowly teaches you how to measure people, what's gonna work, what doesn't, colors that work together, the whole process as a whole. And
Some of them just get jobs as clerks there too. You just
true.
pick people up, and then if you like it, you're there long enough or around enough.
To be fair
Yeah.
though, when we got measured for these tuxes, we walked in and there was 2 girls at the desk, and one came up and she just had the tape, and one by one she'd just go down your arm. You should do the 3-4 measurements that you need for pants and suit and everything. And as she was taking the measurements, she would say them to the other girl. She'd jot them down. The whole thing for me, Wes, and Luke went at the same time.
15 minutes.
We were in and out in 10 minutes.
All or a piece?
All of us.
Well,
in
were you
and
guys-
out the door.
Were you guys going at the same time?
No.
We were all-
She did them one by one.
And wow.
In and
It
out.
was
We were
amazing.
out
That's what I'm
like
saying.
10
There's
minutes.
definitely places you can go that it's more experience based.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, but everything fit. That was the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't perfect fits. Don't get me wrong.
Well,
I
nothing's
couldn't
gonna
move my
be-
arms past here, but they still fit to look good.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Well, when you look that good, it's easy.
this is true.
when you have such an athletic build.
Such an athletic petite build.
Yeah, very petite.
All right,
Quaint.
that about wraps up our time.
Oh, are we out of time already?
It's half hour already.
Yeah, we're
Half hour
close.
already.
Yeah, we're getting
That was good.
Really?
That was
Wow.
good.
We'll catch you guys in the next segment.
Yes,
Stick
sir.
around. We got some more to talk about. probably be a little bit change of people, but that's
Yeah.
fine. Or change positions. Peace.
We're gonna do a little throwback to something we did a few episodes ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty fun.
Because it goes along with what we're going to talk about.
This is true.
Yeah, we're gonna start with Luke over there.
So Luke's got a game currently.
I'm
He's
playing a game.
We're gonna do a little bit of 20 questions.
A little bit of 20 questions.
Jason can ask first.
Yeah,
Okay, so
unless you
he's-
saw it. Did you
No,
see
I
the
did not
game?
see it. But so
Okay.
it's a game you're playing right now.
Yeah, it's
then?
like a
Okay.
weird
Yeah.
mobile
Mobile game.
Okay.
And we'll just go around and we'll each
Okay.
ask questions.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll
Everyone
work,
asks
work
one.
as a team.
Is
Yeah.
the game free?
Yes.
Doesn't have much, but
Does the game have a ball in it?
No.
It's the game made by .io company.
No.
is it like a sport game?
It is not.
Is it like a multiplayer game when you can play online?
No.
Do you play against an AI?
No.
We have nothing to go off. It's not not a sport.
Are you the only one who has this game downloaded?
There was a time, I will say, there was a time when a bunch of people played this game, but
Oh. I was gonna ask, does it have a metal scraper in it?
no.
Not a lot of people played it.
I don't even know where to go, bro. Do some people do this as a job?
Yeah,
Oh.
Can I make a guess?
sure.
Is it lawn mowing of any type?
It is not.
Oh, I thought I
that
had it,
would've
to be
been
honest.
banger.
Thought
That would have been a
Okay.
really good guess.
Is it a combat game?
No.
people don't.
You said people do this as a job?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, people do it as a job. Is it? Where's my water?
No.
Dang.
That's a good guess.
I have no
I
idea
know.
what question we're at, but
I don't think we're keeping. We're just gonna do it till we get it.
Yeah.
oh boy. It's gonna take a while.
Do you have
This
to?
would be
Do you have to
11.
break barriers,
Like in what form?
like an obstacle to get
Do
something
you like
to go
destroy-
somewhere?
Do you like
No,
destroy
no,
those?
no destruction.
No distraction.
What?
We'll do it as a job.
Yeah, that's the one that's got me.
Is it like a blue collar job?
Yeah, it could be.
B.
Yeah, yes, it is. Actually, I'm not gonna say could be. It is
Most likely.
in the future a blue collar job.
Is it like working on spaceships?
No,
It has a lot of greenness. I can see that. Though.
I know.
What has that much greenness?
I forget what that game is called.
did you see it?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I was gonna
So-
say, yo,
Just
Ow.
describe it.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Was it popular in the year 2015?
Too early.
2015 was too early.
Did he say there was human characters in it?
That's what I was gonna ask.
We haven't had that question.
Okay.
All right. So, do you play as a human character?
No, you're more of like a overseeing lord per se. There's no like real characters.
I get it. I get what he's saying.
Oh, is it that pandemic game?
No.
Oh,
Is it like a simulator of some sort, like a airport simulator, or
Sims.
like?
No, not really. I mean, kinda. It's weird.
holy!
Is it a game that like you have your own like base and it gets bigger as you play
Yes, it is. Yes.
Rise of Kingdoms.
Base and it gets bigger as you play on.
on? Can I make a guess then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it that underground game like when like what's it called?
Like the mining one.
So it was.
Oh, I know that
I'll
game.
think of it.
You're
I'll
like-
think of it.
You're like
Go
a
on.
factory owner, and you keep building on
So, like,
expansions.
yeah,
Idle
it's like-
Tycoon. Those ones.
It
Yeah.
could be that. Yeah.
Is it something like?
It is
Idle
not an idle tycoon game.
It's not an idle game.
Yes,
Okay, it's something with the farm.
it's something with a farm.
Felix, what games have farms in them?
I don't know.
He doesn't play games.
It's not like Heyday, is it?
No.
No,
I
yeah.
don't have enough service. I need to load
multiplayer
Heyday.
game, so I would have
Yeah.
guessed Heyday, but
Is it like? Does it involve chickens?
Yes.
It's that one egg
Oh.
chicken game. I don't know what
Yes,
it's called.
it is
Yeah,
Egg Inc.
Egg Inc.
Egg Inc.
Egg Inc.
Oh,
That's why all the
Can I
green's
see it?
around. Yeah.
that's lit. No,
Egg Inc.
me and my brother have maxed out that game like a couple times, like prestige to like level 20.
Yeah, I don't know what that game
Yeah,
is.
I have too. It was so
To
much
be
fun.
honest.
So much fun.
Yeah, me and my
Just
brother.
literally waste. I used to play
Probably
this
have, like,
game in
100
band all the
hours.
time.
I don't have any games on my phone.
Just grind it.
I don't either.
You guys ever play that game where you bought little companies and then it raised your threat level? Each company like had a certain like cash flow to it. But-
No.
Yes, but I don't know.
You could
what
buy
it
like
was.
piracy movie companies, loan
Yeah.
sharks, but then you had to buy other things that lowered your threat.
Yeah,
That's a fun game.
I remember playing that game.
That sounds
I was
legit.
thinking of like an underground bunker kind of game. I forget what it was.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Jason, but I don't know what they're called.
Yeah.
About to play the one game I got on my phone.
What's funny is Isaiah has so many games on his phone that are the cliche ones you see on TikTok.
No.
No, I
Yes, they
Yeah.
are. Yes, they
Kinda.
are. Pull them up and show them.
He's the
You
man
cannot-
that supplies.
Like,
He's
no, not
Raid
Who do you think
shadows.
records them all? Who do you think records them all? Somebody has to do
He's
it.
the supplier for every
the
person
com-
that posts.
I
Family
love going
Guy
to the
clips.
comments on those TikToks because he'll be like, "This game is awesome," and then in parentheses, "No, please let my family go." It's like saying like this game is just so stupid.
Listen, okay, I got spiral roll, where I'm a little like spatula, and then you got these logs in the water,
and you scrape it like.
and then you like
Yeah,
just
I've seen
scrape
that on-
it, and you like just collect coins.
Oh, I see that game on TikTok all the time.
And
He's got more.
Dude,
I know
he has
does,
all
bro.
the TikToks.
And then I have
It's crazy.
Pokeball! Exclamation point.
What?
Where you're a
Pokemon
ball
Go.
and you got like climb up.
No,
like,
if it's made by Voodoo,
It's by-
you know it's gonna be bad.
Oh yeah, this one. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm pretty bad at this. Hang on.
The one cool one he has though, and you don't really see on TikTok, is the one diving one, and that used to be popular years ago. Like,
yeah,
I
I
remember
played
Yeah,
that
so
one a
I-
bunch.
like
back
flip.
then.
Isn't it like flip diving?
Flip diving. Flip diving.
Flip diving. You like hold it to make a flip.
Playing that on Friday night.
I
Plays
play
it all the time.
all the yeah.
During like the whole Super Bowl, he was just downloading new ones. And playing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because I'd get one, and then I'd get an ad for another one, and then I'd get that one, and then I'd play it until I got another ad, and so I'd download that one and play it. It was a good time.
It's a good time.
You guys know what I'm playing yet? I've been on the grind.
I'm on my phone enough. I don't need to download all these games and
rotating?
stuff.
I'm out of storage. I can't even download that.
Doodle
Get a
jump.
new phone, bro.
Doodle jump is elite. Are you okay, Jason?
Not okay.
I thought someone was at the door.
Yeah, I'll look at the door when that happened.
All right.
Good thing I got the fluff now, so I don't actually feel it as bad.
I'm missing all my protection.
I don't know,
My
that
head gets so cold.
that
You know-
perm in my football helmet probably saved me from a couple concussions.
You know one mobile game that I had that was probably the worst ever?
Fortnite.
It
you have
was,
Fortnite?
It was
Mobile.
Fortnite mobile.
I played mobile Fortnite.
Was that actually what you were gonna say?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But for how
'Cause
bad
we-
their mobile is, the game itself, revolutionary, bro.
Elaborate.
Elaborate, yeah.
I'm curious to hear your reasoning because I.
All right.
don't really-
So how many like games have you seen like incorporate some type of battle royale style now?
PUBG did it.
PUBG. I know COD did it.
Snapchat's even got that
PUBG,
mini game.
That was what PUBG was. PUBG was out a long time before Fortnite.
It was?
Yeah.
It was a battle royale.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And there's that. Oh,
Daisy.
what's
was
it
the same
called?
thing.
H1Z1 or something like that.
H1Z1. something
H1Z1
like that,
was.
yeah.
I think DayZ is kind of like Escape from Tarkov. They're a little different.
Oh, they're kind of they're not battle royale. It's free for all. It's the
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably a
it's just
better way to
different.
describe it. It's a big
yeah.
open world. It's slower combat, so you
Mhm.
know you don't respawn or anything. But it's like a free for all. I mean, I guess it kind of is like a battle royale. But
why'd
it's a
you
little
say you
different.
hate Fortnite Mobile so much?
Oh, I don't know. It was terrible.
Yeah, I think
like
all
to
the mobile
combine
games
all of the things.
Oh, building.
Building.
I never played it,
And
so
then you were
PUBG
playing.
was
It's
mobile,
cross-platform,
was
so you're playing with people that are like
yeah,
Korean.
that was actually awesome because one of my buddies he'd play on that while I play on PlayStation. So I'm going up against a bunch of mobile people, and it was easy wins.
yeah.
Way to farm.
Because you shoot at somebody and they just stop.
yeah.
It's like
see 'em swiping.
Build one. You take their finger, slide across. Build another one. Take their finger, slide across. Build up.
There's people who would be like streaming mobile on Fortnite, and it's like those guys are like insane though.
the
They can
claw
build
technique.
just as fast.
Yeah,
and
they
it's-
use all their
Oh,
fingers.
the
Six
claw.
fingers.
they
on the
actually
screen.
came up with like a remote kind of thing to do it.
I did
with.
see that.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
oh my gosh.
That's
That
kind of
means
cool.
something, but
Well, now then the second thing, the battle pass, because that is reoccurring revenue, so it's off of just a one-time purchase. They've made it now like reoccurring revenue, monthly revenue, which so many games have started doing that, and so many companies have been reaching to try to get certain amounts of reoccurring revenue. Like I just saw, I think it was Papa John's is now doing pizza payment plans. Buy pizzas on credit, pay for them over payment periods.
What?
That's a new kind of down bad.
That's like basically they have a credit card,
Yeah, for
Buy
Papa
pizza on
John's.
layaway.
just pizza.
But I know so many games now that have battle passes, like Clash Royale got it, Clash of Clans got it.
yeah,
COD,
They're just
everyone.
looking
I
for
didn't
new
even
ways
think
to make
about that,
revenue.
Yeah, so
The
you know,
battle
it's,
pass, yeah, that was.
it's a great way for
That
a
is
company to
definitely
keep
good.
making revenue consistently. You
Was
know?
Fortnite really the first ones to do that? Though?
I feel like yeah.
I think so. Like
Not the first pay to play. Or
a
pay to,
system. Well, a
But,
system
like, it
where
was
you
probably
pay
one
and
of
you can
the-
get better rewards
for
just-
a certain period of time.
Yeah, it was probably they're probably one of the first people to do it though, or at least like make it popular.
Yeah.
I'll give you that, Jacob. They definitely.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that way, but yeah. There
Now-
now that because I actually now think about it, like I do realize like a lot of games are doing. I mean, COD never used to do that, and
Now it's all the time.
now it's like that.
I mean, you don't see it like, but now you can't download a game that doesn't have a battle
yeah,
pass.
honestly
you know?
though.
Like Supercell, every single one of their games has some type of battle pass, which they're the people that make Brawl Stars, Clash Royale, Clash of Clans.
Fall Guys has them.
Fall Guys
Fall Guys
does.
has a battle pass.
But Fall Guys is the same. Epic Games does.
Yeah.
Fall
Yeah.
Guys, so
Yeah, okay, makes
so
sense.
it's
makes
the same
sense.
one. that
Something
was Fortnite.
else that Fortnite does that I think is really cool in terms of just their marketing strategy is they have like a universe now. They have like they had like John Wick was like one of the first ones, and then they got like LeBron James was in there, and they had
Incorporating like the
all,
real
like,
world
superhero, like
into
Marvel and Star Wars
yeah,
and all that
into
stuff.
Fortnite.
They include like
Yeah, the Travis Scott.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
live events
it's
they
all
did.
That was
Crazy.
big.
That
The
was
live
crazy.
events, that was huge. I mean, that did.
That's never really been done before.
Mm-mm.
I love concert.
Absolutely
That was
crazy.
We did a good job for a while.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
everyone
play
got too sweat.
Fortnite,
That
but-
was so.
I don't.
That's another thing I was going to think of. Like people always played games pretty competitively to a point where it's not all about strategy. It's all about perfecting muscle memory and game mechanics.
Mm.
But then I think Fortnite brought that to an all new level. Or you think there's other games before that people
I
were?
think there were.
I mean,
fun.
I think
People were
that
trying to perfect any game
Siege.
that
I
was
think
good.
Rainbow Six Siege comes to mind as far as like strategy, and I feel like
Counter Strike,
Yeah, like I feel
CS:GO.
like
Yeah,
there's a
there's
lot
like
Yeah,
of
CS:GO,
Overwatch.
yeah.
and
CS:GO
Counter-
is
I've never
probably the
watched any.
most-
Like I couldn't tell you the difference.
But when
in
were those
games,
all?
but I
Those
know
were
they're
big
pretty
in like the
big.
early 2000s. Would you say?
Counter Strike.
Yeah.
I'd say Counter Strike is still like the biggest competitive like
Mm.
esport.
We were talking about Technoblade earlier, Minecraft. People got that stuff down to a science in like
Oh yeah,
2012, 2013.
yeah.
I mean, they play Overwatch competitively on like the pro gaming league though too.
Yeah, they do it as well. I still think CS:GO is probably one of the biggest ones ever. I'd be willing to bet CS:GO is the biggest.
I remember there was a big fad about CS:GO because you would buy crates or roll crates, and it was like
Mhm.
gambling. Like you would
Yeah.
spend real money
It's actually gambling.
to open up like, and basically get like gun skins and something, and,
And they
like,
had
you could sell
They
them
convert
actually.
to real world value.
Yeah.
And you could sell them.
Like it was kind of like cryptocurrency,
Yeah,
where like you could
NFT
put it on a
games.
market.
It is, yeah, it
NFT,
is, yeah.
Where like you could sell it and people would buy these different,
That's
completely
something-
digital skins or whatever.
And you could sell the skin individually without selling the account too, which is cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty cool.
I remember that was huge for a while. I watched, like, I would see streamers all the time who were spending so much money. And, yeah, they lose
There's
their
like
mind. and they get a
$4,000
good pull.
skins,
Yeah,
and it's just graphics.
yeah,
It's crazy.
It is insane.
That's ridiculous.
It gets to a point though where it's like, how cool can a skin possibly be? You know, if I bought a crate and then I got something that if I sold it, I would at least get my money back for the crate. Then I'm just gonna sell it because it's just like this. It's just colors on the screen, so it's not that big of a deal.
Well, we talked about that a lot when we had an episode where we talked about
Oh, yeah.
NFTs a lot, and we talked about Game Boys because Logan Paul made that table made out of Game Boys. So we
remember
talked like the value of just like specific things and how rarity increases value.
Right.
Which I thought was very interesting. So that's a whole discussion. So because like a one skin, it would be kind of cool to own that.
Yeah, there's
Just the
only
fact
one
that people
skin
would
ever.
possibly, pay
Like,
you
you're the
$10,000
only
for it, you
person
would want
that could have it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see the appeal in keeping them.
Yeah.
Once you own them.
100%.
I mean, just imagine if you had an account where you collected a whole bunch of rare skins.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like with everything now. That like you could sell your Fortnite account. Like
Yeah.
if you have like season 1 or season 2
I
skins,
should
like
try to do that.
yeah, you could. Because like
I wonder
we
if
played
I wonder
right
if-
at we played like mid season 2 is when we started, right? Which is pretty
That's
early.
pretty early, yeah.
Like we were a little bit before when it really exploded. So there might there might be some stuff on there that has value, but I usually
You got
don't
that
mess
Black
with
Knight
trying to
skin,
see.
bro.
I didn't because I
original
didn't buy
John
the
Wick
battle
skin?
pass.
Buy the battle pass.
We were playing. I
Yeah.
know. I just 'cause I played with Jason a lot. We were
my
playing
buddy-
during that time.
He has the Black Knight skin because he actually had the battle pass in season
Yeah.
2, but I didn't get the battle pass till season 3.
I'm
in
saying
Fortnite.
why. Like I played during when it was Black Knight time, but
Dude, I would never play with any other skin if I had the Black Knight.
It's cool though.
Renegade Wado.
Yeah. I'd hit the Renegade. He's widowy hitting the
Gwitty
gwitty.
Wado.
I hate those videos, bro.
It's
They got
everywhere.
blown up
It's so
too much.
bad.
It is so annoying to the point.
It's still
You
really
just go on
funny, though.
TikTok, and it's just like, never mind. It's so annoying.
It's just everywhere. Yeah. You can't scroll like 3 times without seeing it.
All right, let's go. Let's go back to video games.
Yeah.
though.
Well, I got one more thing that Fortnite did that I think kind of started a whole big different. That kind of changed the world a little bit, in my opinion. And this one's bigger than every other one.
Oh.
So Fortnite implemented this system so that people that made Fortnite content, you could use their code, the creator code, and put it in the shop when you purchased items. And then the creator would get a kickback from that, right? You guys
sure.
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The creator code. I mean, that has went crazy. The creator code is everywhere now, especially if you're into like the fitness world. Bodybuilders, anyone that makes content on social media, they have a code for something. Young LA, pre-workout, any company is giving out these
I don't
codes.
want to
Yeah.
burst your bubble. I feel like
Fortnite didn't start
they've been
that.
doing that
If you
for-
were to say like video game
in
one,
terms
like,
of
there's
yeah.
sponsorships, all that. Like every sponsorship usually get like, yo, if you use my code or my link,
Yeah.
you get 15% off, and they get
Well,
a kickback.
I've always had like the link, but never like use code Alex. Like just that
Oh
person's
no,
name.
absolutely. If you go to a website that sells products and somebody gets a brand deal with them,
Yeah, you
yeah,
put their code in.
absolutely.
I don't think
years.
Back
Fortnite
like
did that first.
2015, you
I bet.
I bet that's
Fair.
been around longer.
I'm very
I
If
know
you were to
about that.
base it on just,
I bet you
like,
it's a bigger thing for sure.
if you were
when it
based like
comes
just
to,
on video games,
content creators themselves.
yeah, if you were to base like just on video games, you might have something there. Because I don't think like COD creators, like not that people can go in the game in the store. Like I couldn't go on to the COD and go to the shop and type in. I don't know who's the biggest, one of the bigger, like Nick Merckx, Tim the Tap Man. I don't even know if they still play COD.
They do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Who's
But-
the guy that always wears a mustache?
Oh, a
Oh,
Doctor
that's Dr.
Disrespect.
Disrespect.
He's big too. But
Yeah.
I can't type in doctor and get a discount, and I don't think they get a kickback. So I think Fortnite was the first to that. But just like the in general code to get a percentage off and kickback, I think that's been around for a while.
I think it more exploded. I think that whole concept more exploded during COVID when people had to do like brand stuff from home, because then people had to like model it
Yeah,
from their
buy it from
house and
home
like
all
make
the time.
content about it, like while being at home. But
I think it was way before that because it
But
gives
I don't think
you-
it was so big with like specific content creators. Like people always had what are they called? Affiliate marketing links, right? Like, oh, you can go if you want to purchase this item. Like, say someone was doing like an item review, you can go to my Amazon link, and then I'll get a kickback from that. But it was never like you would go onto their website, and then while you're checking out, there would be a specific spot to type in the creator code,
I think so.
a content creator. You think they've always had that?
Well, it's not going to say content creator most of the time.
It's just gonna
going to say discount code.
Yeah, or code.
What it was if you saw a creator and they had a brand deal with the company, and then you're like, okay, well, I'll get that, and then
They would say like
They
use
say-
my code.
use code blank for a discount, and then the company that made the brand deal with the creator would look at how many times that code was used,
Yeah,
and then
and then
that
they
creator
pay 'em.
would get like revenue from that. I think.
Yeah, but you think that was? I don't think that
Absolutely.
occurred.
It
Like,
just wasn't called a
simply
creator
safe.
code. It was just a discount code, and that's how
Yeah.
they did it.
I mean, you
a
can look it
creator
up,
code was
but-
used in like video game terms, in creator
Yeah.
content creator terms, but they've still been around.
So here's Clash Royales, Creator Boost. You can enter a code right here.
In terms of video games, I absolutely believe that Fortnite kind of did that. Like,
See, like
and
that,
started
like
a trend there. But
inside.
I think they just
video
brought the
game,
concept to video games.
yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like the concept has existed for a while. It just wasn't called the same thing, and it didn't look the same, but it was the same idea, same function.
Yeah, I don't know. I still believe that Fortnite did bring it into the video game industry and possibly even more industries outside of simply just, groceries.
I don't know. We can look it up after because I don't want to take a big time in the middle. But I
true.
feel like that's been around for a while because the whole idea around that is to incentivize all parties to do it. Because first you give the creator a code that if people use it, they get money back. But then why would people use that code, right, if it would cost the same amount? So they allowed them to get a percentage off. So it would encourage people to buy it, which would encourage people to their site to buy. So the company likes it, which would give a kickback to the sponsoring party. So I feel like, I guess I could be wrong. Maybe Fortnite happened.
I mean,
I agree,
anytime
though.
you have a game as popular as Fortnite got, everything's going to be looking at that to see what they can take off of it.
Exactly,
I mean,
yeah.
there's reasons why that game blew up so much. So obviously, other games and like you said, other companies or whatever, it's going to kind of steal off what they can. Because I mean, that's
For sure.
the game is game is popular. It's gonna do that. Just like how you said, with the like you said about the streaming and like how Fortnite get, but so that helped Twitch obviously, but it's not because Fortnite introduced it. It's just because it just got that popular that everyone was like, oh, this game's cool, I want to watch it. It's not that like there was a lot of COD streamers that were really popular before that. It's just because when a game gets that popular, people are going to watch it.
Right.
If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, content creators themselves, especially video game content creators, they're on a whole new level of elevated status because of Fortnite. If you look at Tyler Blevins,
Ninja.
At their peaks,
I mean,
I would say, yeah.
Wasn't
Some of the
he-
biggest
Because
of
he was
all time.
popular before Fortnite was even made.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't
because
huge, but
he
he
was.
was-
Yeah. That's what I mean.
But it sent him over
Because-
the top.
Yes.
Well, I think they-
because he played PUBG a lot, and he was a pretty big guy for PUBG.
Yeah.
And then Fortnite, he played a little bit of that, and people that's how he got.
I mean, he
really
was on
famous.
The Masked Singer, and I think
Oh,
there was
he
a time
was.
where he was at New York for New Year's Eve.
I'm
He
sure.
was doing
I'm
things
sure he was.
That's a big deal.
I'm not seeing enough movement.
Yeah, that is. He was flossing. He's like, I'm not seeing enough movement.
Everyone staring at him.
That was so embarrassing.
the funniest.
Oh no!
We should have known 2020 was gonna be bad when we saw.
Oh man,
Yeah, but
funny.
when you first, or maybe I think it was Isaiah that first mentioned the idea of Jacob wanted to talk about how revolutionary Fortnite was. I was like, what? It was a good game. It
Yeah,
exploded.
from face value.
yeah,
it
from face
sounds
value,
kinda
I was
whack.
like, this is gonna be dumb. I'm
Not
very curious to see this, but I don't think you got anything. But you had more than I thought.
Yeah.
I don't want to say
Absolutely.
disproved, but we figured some stuff out. But there was other stuff I didn't even think about that. They kind of did
bring that in to
really,
the whole,
or at least polish it and finalize it. I'm trying to think about the Battle Pass one. I'm sure there were some.
It was
games
just an
before
idea
that
and
did
that-
something like it, but they were able to just really hone in on and make it a very good concept.
I mean, they just perfected the idea of being able to get consistent cash flow for
Yeah.
a company.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying that time when it's just because that game got so popular and then people saw that and it's a lot of other fans that played it liked it, so then the new games, they took that because it's that game was also popular, so that's something that was good out of that game that we can add that, and it can be added in just about any game because I mean every game has skins now and all that stuff for anything, so
Yeah.
it's why wouldn't you do that? All the players that love it.
Yeah, I mean, Minecraft doesn't really have a battle pass, but they kind of implemented a store system where you can buy skins on Bedrock.
yeah.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, when you
Yeah,
open
but
up the
that's
portal.
been around for a while. Just a store where you can buy more credits, game credits or skins.
Well, when you say
Well,
been
with
around for a
Minecraft,
while,
not really.
is it pre-Fortnite?
Yeah,
Because I mean, Minecraft was.
I know
I don't think so.
Minecraft, not
I think you
not
always you
anything
could just
like
import,
they have today.
Yeah, you could just
Yeah.
import.
So they used
skins
to-
in
It's
Minecraft.
way amped
So
up
like
now.
they used to just have like full body skins
Uh-huh.
for Minecrafted, like and it was like definitely not as much as they have, but now it's like when I was playing not long ago, because like you can do like facial hair and you can do like
we were messing with
legs,
that. Like, it was
tops. It's not just full body skins. Now you can buy individual stuff to make it like completely unique.
Yeah. See,
Yeah, they look really cool.
Java. I mean, you can just import your skins on Java. Bedrock's where they have the storefront. They don't have any of that on Java.
Yeah, that's all files. Like I know I used to mess around with texture packs.
Yeah.
You'd have to go to these sketchy websites. Like you could tell some freaks,
Yep.
like weird people made this, and it was super sketchy looking. But
Yeah.
it would say like free downloads of different texture packs. I'm like, all right,
Download free Minecraft.
All right.
download these weird files or whatever. It worked
Cube
out.
World.
I didn't get any viruses because I actually got the texture pack file, and I did play. It was pretty sick actually.
Has anyone ever seen those Minecraft knockoffs?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Cube
Yeah.
World, Mine Planet, Blockcraft. Oh man,
I have
Really?
not seen
It was
those,
bad.
but-
I mean, they're not gonna be able to match.
it was an
Minecraft.
epidemic
No.
for a while there, from like 2011 to 2014, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
When I was thinking about when all these Fortnite thoughts were going through my head, I also had the thought. I'm like, dude, honestly, in all of gaming, the most influential thing that ever occurred might just be Notch thinking of the grass block, and then making Minecraft. In all of gaming,
I think maybe Pong would be up there. The
like
first game.
The
Yeah,
first
the first
video
game.
game.
But no, I know
For
what you're
sure,
talking
yeah.
about for sure. That's kind of
Yeah, like the first arcade game would be pretty big because that's what showed it to a lot of people, you know.
But like
But when it
online
comes to like
game,
online computer gaming,
Pong. It's a good one.
I mean, I don't know how many people like just played Pong on their computer.
Probably a lot. I mean, it was
they
like the only
actually,
thing.
but like
Some
they
people
have a lot.
enjoy
They have a
playing
lot
Pong
of
on their
games like
computer.
that now, though. Like it's
Oh, yeah.
obviously not exactly like that, but they made games very similar to that, and they're all. I mean, not
Yeah.
obviously popular like breaking, but like there's
Yeah.
a lot of people that have those type of games.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of
I-
maybe any other earlier games that would have been just
Tetris.
Yeah, but I think
Wow.
Minecraft was the step from the retro games into how we view gaming nowadays.
2009, was it 2009?
Servers, multiplayer games, playing together, like
9 or 10.
mini games inside of games.
Drop the bomb. RuneScape.
RuneScape.
MMORPGs. RuneScape is that's cool. But yeah, I've never played any of them, but those have been around for a long time. Like RuneScape was super popular. Now they have like a revamped RuneScape. I don't want to say it's revamped. I feel like it's just been around like so long that it went from like a retro kind of looking
RuneScape
game.
the game with the guy that just runs in on it by himself.
I don't know if that was RuneScape. That might have been a different one, but it's that kind of style. That's an MMORPG.
Yeah.
When he goes, Leroy
Yeah, the Leroy Jenkins.
Jenkins. Yeah, it's that. That's that kind of game.
Hey Terry,
So there's-
crunch the numbers for me again.
I
Well,
think-
it's like we got a 42.7%.
So I think
Enough talking.
I think in terms of truly revolutionary games,
So
that's big because that's a server.
Yeah,
those
those type of
cross
games have
platform
been
like
wise.
or not? Yeah,
Cross-platform?
Not really. Honestly.
That's when
They were
like
all
Discord,
computers.
I think, got invented and got big too. That gamer communication.
so what's your guys' guess
On what?
for the date? I don't think you'll get the game.
For Minecraft?
No, for the first server game.
Oh, it's something weird for sure.
86.
Very close.
85?
Even closer.
84.
In 1984, CompuServe debuted Islands of Kesmai.
I've heard that name before.
I've heard it too. Let me
The
see.
first commercial multiplayer online role-playing game.
Huh.
So basically, like any online game where you play the character. In 1984.
No, I'd say those are, and that's kind of the same style game that I was talking about. Like
Yeah,
it's.
Minecraft. I feel like Minecraft had a lot of infrastructure set up for it when it released and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's not to take any of the spotlight away from Minecraft because Minecraft did so many things that are.
So
I think it's the
crazy
greatest
too,
game
but-
of all time, right?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty.
Yeah.
Well, so I think
Clear.
statistically and like
Decided.
public opinion
gotta
wise,
be.
It's one of the
And
most
on
played
name
games of
base-
all time.
on name based, dude, I
Yeah.
think.
People
yes,
know what
because
it is.
I remember hearing this stat during Fortnite's peak, Minecraft had more daily players than Fortnite had users created.
Duh.
Because
Awesome.
because Minecraft is completely international. Like everybody
Yeah.
plays it.
Minecraft's like biggest
all
well-known
different servers.
server, Hypixel. It has like 120,000
Yeah, yeah.
people on at any given second.
Yeah.
It's on a
And I
server.
still crush it in Bed Wars. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I remember seeing that stat.
Hit me
and I
up
was
if you
like,
need a good partner.
That's pretty
I'm
cool.
still better than 95%.
Minecraft. Minecraft is untouchable.
And it's not going away anytime soon.
Uh-uh.
either.
Oh
It's-
heck no! Oh, it's so
It's
good.
It's got too big of a following to this point.
it was
They're still
creation
getting
was
better
genius.
too. I mean, they just released a new hardest boss in the game, and it's actually tough.
Well,
I mean, that
and-
thing mercs.
And you got to think about the creator. I don't know what to call it, but like creator friendly, like design, because there's mods. Devin was talking about texture packs and stuff like that. You can do data packs which are different.
Oh yeah,
than
they're
both
real
of
open.
those.
They were pretty much like,
You can
here's the
turn-
code to the game. If you want to edit it
Dude,
to make
you-
it more enjoyable,
You
go
can
ahead.
turn Minecraft into any other game in the world.
I've
right
seen
now.
mods
you
where
you can absolutely do that.
It made it like unMinecraft, and it was the name unMinecraft. And instead of it being blocks, it made everything smooth. It's like everything was all flat and round. Like you could still walk around like normal
Yeah.
Minecraft and break blocks, but they edited it so that, like it was all smooth.
That'd be
like
so
blocks
ugly.
were like in half.
But it's
so
a cool
weird.
concept.
It actually did look very ugly and weird. Like this is not Minecraft. This looks very odd.
yeah.
But
It's
it was,
on Minecraft.
yeah.
Yeah. No, there's no beating. There's no beating.
just in
Minecraft.
2011, there was a guy who was able to set up a webcam, and then based on his movements, it would generate Minecraft blocks, and it would like flow around the landscape of where
Oh,
his spawn was.
Yeah, it was like MS Paint, but like 3D
Yeah.
kind of things. Yeah, it's awesome.
and that was just like 2 years after release. you know?
I mean, I remember. I don't know what year it was. I remember it was a big deal when the guy like walked so far because it's all randomly generated. It's all based
Yeah,
on numbers.
the far
The guy
lines.
walked far enough that he got to a point where the generation there wasn't a cutoff for the generation, but like you just walk so far that the code just couldn't really.
Yeah, I think it's
keep
11
going.
million blocks you have to go.
Yeah.
To like the code just wouldn't generate more infinite
Yep.
terrain. I
Yeah.
mean, it would generate more terrain, but not normal.
That's wild.
Yeah, so it just the code just didn't know how to
Handle
do it
it.
after a certain number. Yeah, it just couldn't handle it.
Something I want to play around with on the Java like launcher. You can change the update, so you can go back to like 1.0 or 1.2.
Oh yeah, no, it's
And
really cool.
It can do crazy things to your world. But there's a really fun one. It's it's like 1.53 something release, and it has it lays down like 10 chests at spawn, and it has a stack of every possible item in the game. It's just how that
Yeah.
version of Minecraft was.
Well, and it's cool too because you got like fire blocks, you
Yeah,
know, and
yeah.
stuff like that. Like
Wa-
every like
air
actual
blocks they
physical
had.
block. Yeah, it's awesome. Unbeatable.
Yeah, it will be.
The king.
And like I was saying, is like it left itself open for like
Mm-hmm.
endless. Like it can't get old
Mm-hmm.
because you can just restart and you make a new world. Like you can't. Yeah, you can go back and make a new COD account, but it's going to be the exact same. You still do and earn the same
Yeah.
things, or like Madden. Like I've been playing Madden, you could do the same things. Yeah, you might get a new cards, but like the survival world is literally like you start a whole new world and you could build new things. The creative, obviously, like you
Hell,
guys said,
I've
it's
seen
basically
people-
infinite. So
I've
you
seen
just
people on
don't stop building.
Minecraft with like the redstone mechanics make a functioning
Yeah.
computer
Yes,
I have
to play
seen that.
Minecraft
Yes.
in Minecraft.
I've seen people make a phone call. They've used redstone that actually connected like Minecraft. I don't know how they did it, but they made a real life phone call
It is
that
cool.
connected.
Yeah.
It is cool, but man, these people
Are
like,
nerds.
What are you
what are
guys
you doing, bro?
There's
But
yeah.
I mean, I guess they got.
There was no way that was a Sunday afternoon craft.
There was a really funny one.
There's no way you were showering every day, bro.
I struggle to make like chests sometimes. I can't find the stupid chest in the crafting table. These guys are insane.
I couldn't be bothered to sort things. No, there's kind of a funny one where I don't know. I'm not going to say what country it was, but there was a country in Europe, and they basically like sponsored a big server, and people like built the entire country, like not 1-to-1, but like really similar.
Yeah.
And then
That was Sweden that did that.
was it Sweden?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is, Americans joined, and within like 24 hours, it was like destroyed. There's American flags all over the place.
So they
The U.S. embassy was like a huge Capitol building. It was funny.
So they banned TNT and fire spread, but they didn't ban TNT minecarts.
Yep.
So people started blowing things up, and then would drop blocks so they could get blocks to build things.
crazy.
And they built utter war zones, like Isaiah said, U.S. embassies.
It was,
That'd be
it was
like
funny.
a legit war on Minecraft.
Yeah.
Like people
Oh, yeah.
actually fighting against each other.
Oh, that would actually be fun though.
that would
low-key,
be.
The
when you
government
think
called
about
like a national notice, like get on Minecraft and defend your house.
Defend our online world. We need recruits.
Because it was 1-to-1, so you could find your house like you had a property virtually, you know.
And then your mom yells at you like, Billy, get off Minecraft. Mom, I'm going to war.
The president said so.
Want our
Mom.
house defended or not? Because like it actually be like a full 24-hour thing. Like, you know, not just like, all right, guys, we're all going to get on here. It's like this thing is constantly going. You get on and you try to help us whenever you can. That would be fun.
Yo, mom already got 3
amazing.
purple
if you
stars.
die,
I'm
do you like
grinding
respawn
today.
again though?
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
but it's all
it's like
about
constantly
destroying other
Sex
people's
general. I don't know what that means, but
Oh, that'd be so fun. Imagine how long it would take to make something like that though.
like the
Like
replica.
Just, yeah, like
Oh.
to do that.
You'd have to have a team. You'd have to have a massive
what
group
they-
of people.
they
Bro,
sponsor
imagine
the
getting
whole
paid by the government.
system.
To,
Well, yeah, they probably use like you can use codes too to like duplicate stuff. It's like if you have a building that's the exact same, you pick that floor and you say, you know, you type in a code and they'll copy it and then it multiplies it by 10
Yeah.
up. So
well, I think
they probably are really good
yeah,
at those.
I think there's also a way to use Google Maps to like import things.
There might be,
yeah.
Like
and it will like
3D
AI
structure.
They got a lot of
generate it.
things.
Basically.
You got
It just-
spherical generation tools where you just like swing a wooden axe and it makes
And
a
then
perfect
yeah.
sphere for you, whatever size.
So
you
there's
need
ways
be.
to make it a lot easier for you.
Still crazy.
Yeah, still cool.
Fantastic.
Well,
What's it?
Well,
you'll wrap
You know,
it up.
Yeah.
we can always tell when Luke's about to wrap it up.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
takes a big deep breath.
I'm
He's
like, I don't like,
and then we're like,
because we
oh,
started this whole segment. Like we could go another 30 minutes, and I know we could, but like,
we're just finish the topic.
it's time to wrap it up for the week.
We know
Well,
it's
guys,
time.
About time to head out of here.
like Derek when he's
Ready to rock and roll. Make sure you guys go follow the socials, Instagram, and TikTok at Speaking Sporadically.
One job.
I
Once a
can't
week.
talk, okay?
He
One
has-
job,
now
once a
he
week.
has to mess it up every time. If
It's
he
like a
doesn't, I'll
rule
be
at this
mad.
point.
Yeah, like something, a
Instagram.
little
Oh,
stuff.
God
is fine.
forbid he raises our expectations a little bit.
That's right. You're dang right. Like my parents.
You're dang right.
They know what it is already.
They know, though.
You guys
Go
are already
follow 'em.
following us.
It's in the description below. But
Yep.
Did you make that YouTube channel account yet? To
I did not. I
subscribe
do
to us?
got to make.
Oh,
This man doesn't have a YouTube account, so he's not subscribed.
There's probably a lot of people back at home that are just like me. I am going to make a YouTube channel just so I can subscribe to them, and you guys all should too.
you don't even have
Yes.
to make a YouTube channel. You literally sign in with your Google account.
yeah, you just sign him with Google.
Yeah.
You don't
This
have
is
to
true.
make a channel.
I just
It kinda
type
comes with
in.
the
I
site.
He's
just
gonna do
type
it. He's
in
gonna do
you-
it.
I just type in YouTube, and then I just watch your guys' videos.
Wait, you don't have the YouTube app?
Bro, probably
No, I don't. I don't have the YouTube app. I just
What?
type in YouTube.
You type in Google first.
Okay.
Okay.
That's that.
It's all right.
All right, I'll see you
Okay.
guys.
See you guys.
Bye.
I love you guys.
I love